What's up everyone, it's Senti here and welcome to another FPL video on my channel. This is my Gameweek 19 team selection, but looking at how I got on in Gameweek 18, so I ended up on 58 points for Gameweek 18. I was waiting for Harry Kane to play his fixture against Aston Villa, where he blanked and only gave me 2 points for this Gameweek, but when I look around my team, I got 8 points from Trippier, 9 points from Luke Shaw, a 0 point from Kyle Walker, 3 points from Myron, another 5 points from Rashford. Salah only gave me 2 points, 10 points from Martinelli, who looks to be good value in my team, but obviously he's highly owned, so his points don't really make that much of a difference. 2 points from Harry Kane, 12 from Haaland, who was the captain, and 5 points from Shea Adams, who I brought in during my wildcard. So up to this point, the team that I put together during the wildcard looks to be paying off. It looks like I made very good decisions up to this point. Now, looking forward to game week 19, there's teams that I've got double game weeks in game week 19. So Chelsea and Fulham have double game weeks in game week 19. So Fulham will play Leicester away, and then they'll play Chelsea at home, and on the other side Chelsea will play Man City at home, and then they'll play Fulham away. Now, heading into the game week, my transfer thoughts were to try and bring in a Chelsea defender. So I've got Reece James, who's injured. I don't think he returns anytime soon, and there's no reason to have that much value just sitting in the team doing nothing. So I was considering bringing in either a Chelsea asset in Cucurella, who's on a 5.1, which will be a downgrade from Reece James, because Cucurella has a double game week against Man City and Fulham. Even though the fixtures are still tricky, I was still considering bringing in Cucurella. The other option that I was going to go to was Dan Burn with Newcastle. They play Arsenal this game week, but I was looking forward to say they've got quite good fixtures going forward. Maybe Arsenal is not really an ideal fixture for me to be bringing in any Newcastle player, but it's just one of those players that I was considering. Now, up to this point, I think I've made up my mind. I've got 2 transfers. I'm looking to save one more transfer, so I'm just going to use one transfer because I feel like the rest of the positions in my team are quite good. I'm not really going to be attacking at this double game week as maybe most other managers are going to be doing. So I think I'm just going to use one single transfer, and that transfer will be me transferring out Reece James to bringing Dan Burn, who I might not even play in game week 19. Now, the reason I'm making these transfers is because I don't want to waste the transfer, because in game week 20, if I don't make the transfer, I'll still have 2 transfers to make. It's not like I will have an extra third transfer, so I might as well just use the transfer now and have a single transfer left, so that in game week 20, then I've got 2 transfers, and then I can make changes elsewhere in my team. Now, the transfer I'll be making is transfer out Reece James, bring in Dan Burn, who might actually be on the bench because they play Arsenal in game week 19. Now, when I make that transfer, this is how my team is going to look heading into game week 19. Ramsdale in goal, plays at home against Newcastle. At the back, I will go with Trippier, Luke Shaw, and Walker. So Trippier plays away at Arsenal, Luke Shaw is at home against Bournemouth, and Kyle Walker plays away at Chelsea. That's how my back is going to look. So I'm going to go with a back 3 in game week 19. And midfield, I'm going to go with Myron, who plays away at Arsenal, Rashford in midfield, who plays at home against Bournemouth, Mo Salah, who plays away at Brentford, and Martinelli, who plays at home against Newcastle. So a bit of a fixture crash in my team. I've got a few players that are playing each other, and I'm hoping that it's either a high scoring match, because if it is, then maybe I could get points from both Myron and Martinelli, but then that rules out Trippier for the clean sheets. And up front, I'm gonna go with Shea Adams, who plays at home against Nottingham Forest, Haaland, who plays away at Chelsea, and Harry Kane, who plays away at Crystal Palace. Now, on my bench will be Dan Burn, who I will bring in this game week when I transfer out Reece James, Somerville, who plays at home against West Ham United, and Nico Williams, who plays away at Southampton. Now, one of the things that I feel like is a bit of a headache for me this game week is the captaincy. Now, I'm looking at my team, and I feel like Haaland, Mo Salah, Rashford, and Harry Kane are possible captains for game week 19. But obviously, Haaland is my standout captain. I feel like even though Man City had a difficult game week 18 when they drew against Everton, Chelsea is a different team. Obviously, it's a difficult fixture, but Man City could as well turn up in the fixture and have a good game week. And if they do, Haaland should be one of those players that is gonna help Man City to do better in this game week against Chelsea. Now, the other option that I'm looking at is Mo Salah. He plays away at Brentford. That's not really an easy fixture, and up to this point, I have Mo Salah, who gave me good points in the previous game week, but this game week he missed obviously a clear chance, but he didn't have so many opportunities like he always does. So I'm not really comfortable with Mo Salah up to this point. And in game week 20, when Man City double, obviously they double against Man United and Tottenham Hotspurs, I'm looking to try maybe transfer out Mo Salah and bring in De Bruyne. That's one of my thoughts, because I'm not really convinced Liverpool are looking very good right now. And the third option is Marcus Rashford. So Rashford plays at home against Bournemouth. He's been on a very good run, and he scored in the previous match, and I'm sure chances are he could score a goal or a few against Bournemouth, because United play at home. He's full of confidence. He's getting goals each and every game week. So that's something else that I'm actually thinking about. So my captaincy is between Haaland, Mo Salah, and Rashford. Harry Kane, not really. He blanked this game week at home against Aston Villa. Crystal Palace, I'm sure it's just going to be another difficult fixture. But elsewhere that you could go, if you were considering the captaincy, Mitrovic has a double game week against Leicester and Chelsea. I think with the fixture, with the form that Fulham are on, Mitrovic has been scoring a lot and he gets returns. Having a fixture against Leicester and Chelsea is one of those where he could actually get some good points from. I don't have Mitrovic in my team, but if I had him in my team, obviously he could have given me a bit of a headache to look to him maybe for captaincy this game week, since he has a double game week. Mason Mount plays at home against Man City and Fulham. If I had him in my team, I think I could consider having him as a captain as well. I don't think he has a higher ceiling when you compare him to Mitrovic, because Mitrovic, he's been returning more often than not, and Mount does return, but it's just here and there. So that's someone else that I could consider for captaincy in game 19. Obviously, Sterling scored in the 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest this game week. He plays Man City at home, and then Fulham, another double game week player that I could consider as a captain, but I don't have any Chelsea assets in my team up to this point, apart from Reece James, who I'm looking to transfer out and bring in a Newcastle defender. So that's somehow where I stand with my team heading into game week 19. The only transfer I'm going to make is transfer out Reece James, downgrade him to Dan Burn, and then I'll keep the funds in the bank, and then maybe I can make changes in my midfield in the near future, because I'm trying to look forward to bringing in maybe more Arsenal players. Odegaard or Saka is one of those players that I'm looking to try and bring into my team in the near future if they continue to go on a good form that Arsenal are currently on right now. So that's somehow where I am with my team selection for Game Week 19. And that's it for this video. If you found it helpful in any way, don't forget to smash the like button. And if you enjoy this type of content, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.